Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a stash scrap Saturday where I use up some of my stash. I'm also using my counterfeit kit challenge kit, and so if you want to see a video about that, it's in my channel. And I'm going to scrap these pictures and they're covered up because I'm not sure if those ladies want their faces shown on YouTube or not, so better to be cognizant and kind for that. So I took this yellow scrap piece of cardstock and I cut it down. I thought it would be a border, but it's just a little too overwhelming. So I matted my pictures in white, and then I'm going to mat them in this yellow and then this black, and now they're all matted. So I spared you watching that because it took me a while to mat those two. And then on this other side, this is going to be a flip flap, and so I'm just going to add a little bit of the yellow and the white on this one, and then I'll piece together the yellow, black, and white on the bottom picture. And just so that there's a little bit of yellow here, I should have added the flip-flap part before this, but I didn't, so you'll see me work around me gluing this picture down when I shouldn't have already, so it happens. Just kind of funny. So I just cut one of those corners and then used it as a guideline so the other one's the same. And so now that part's done, and I'm just going to use a piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to fold it a piece in half and cut it and use my scissors to score it properly. And then I'm going to glue the bottom piece down on top of this, and then I'm going to feed this little piece in after I cut it a little shorter. And then, because I should have done this earlier, I get a little bit of glue on that, or tape runner, I guess, on that flat piece, so I'll have to use my rubber glue eraser to get rid of it. But no harm, no foul. It is what it is. And so now I've got those, and I decide that I want my flip flap on the other side. This paper in the background is from Pink Fresh Studios, from the Some Days collection. It's called Fresh Flowers. And then these flowers that I'm pulling out of this package is also from the Some Days collection, and it came in a hip kit club for me. And so I'm just scored these flowers so that it can go in where this crease is, and it can open and decorate the inside. And then I will trim off the pieces that hang so that you don't see them on the outside of that flip flap, but it gives some decoration there. And then that top one on the limousine, you actually really can't see very much of anything, but we're in the limo and I wanted to include it. So there we go. The ladies from District, we all pitched in together to get a limo up to Sate to do the area dinner for this time around. So that was a lot of fun. And then I'm deciding on what other ephemera. So this flower, I've already used that one set that looks like it, so I was thinking about it. It will show up again. I was thinking of how do I want to use this flip to open, to show, like, to have like a tabby piece so you don't have to touch the photo to open it. So I'm going to use these two lemons because we're going to a dinner, and why not? And I pulled some of my colors from that piece of paper that's right beside me. That is the dinner and program guide that we got. So it's in a page protector already, so this will go beside that in my album. Then I'm pulling out these clear stickers, and this one says, "I value your friendship." It's from Hip Kit Club, and it is from their Delightful collection. And I'm going to pull another one, and it's going to go on the lemon, and it's going to say, "We needed this so much," because it was a lot of fun. And I always need that in June, so I'm a teacher. June is our last month, and sometimes it feels like a push. And then this one is going to go up on foam adhesive. I'm trying to find my foam adhesive. Not there. Oh, maybe I'll open this one up, and then I remember that it fell on the floor, so I'm going to pick it up real quick and use it. My room is such a mess right now. I really need to spend some time cleaning it up, but I'd rather actually make pages. So, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. So here's that flower that comes back. And I'm going to put a foam dot on it as well. And so it sneaks out a little bit so you can see it, but it just gives an indication there's something in behind. And then I thought about these ones, and those ones would have worked okay. These ones I didn't like because it would have taken off part of my friend's head. And so I'm like, I should use some of the more of these lemons, because other than on like a lemonade page, which I don't take pictures of us having lemonade, when else am I going to use them? And this one makes sense because we're going for dinner. So I'm going to put this one on so that it overlaps the side, and I just got those flowers off right away because I figured that would be easier to do. And then I'm just going to put these up on foam dots and attach it here. This one's going to slide underneath, and it'll get trimmed off right away. And then I'll use these couple pieces that I've cut off in different parts so that they don't get wasted. And this is the other one I cut off. Right there. I'm getting pretty close to being done. Thereabouts. I'm going to faff around, but it is pretty close to being done. Nope, I didn't like that one because the flowers were on the smaller scale than the background, and I felt like they were getting lost. And that one was just awkward. And then I did try these vellum clouds, and it was rainy, and I could have used them, but I didn't like them. They just introduced another color that I wasn't very keen on. And it would have worked well because it's Girl Guides, but meh, whatever. And then I'm going to use another clear sticker that says June was a month to remember, which kind of works. And I was just double checking to see it was June. It definitely was June, but whatever. It's not actually on the program guide, but I know where I pulled it out of my album, so. And just pushing that down, and that is my page completed. So if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. And in a second here, there's going to be the close-up so you can see these lovely lemons. And then after my close-up for my still shots, there'll be a video here and the actual subscribe button, so you can subscribe right from this end screen. And again, thank you so much for being here today, and I hope you have a really wonderful day. Thanks again for watching.